everybody, my name is Sim Asher and I'm the Communications and Events Coordinator for the Greenville Museum of Art. I've lived in Greenville since 1991. I was born kind of at the southern tip of North Carolina, and my family and I moved to Greenville when I was 4 years old, so that just gave away my age. I think the thing that I appreciate most about Greenville is its transitional state that it's been in. Being a native and a local of Greenville, I've really watched the city grow and manifest into a lot of different directions, and it's really diversified its business, its economy, the amount of people that it has attracted over the course of the past few years even has exponentially boomed and skyrocketed. And I think there's something to be said about that. We're really, Greenville as a community and as a whole is really sort of planting itself on a map for people to recognize as a solid attraction for people to come and visit, or perhaps even live one day. Greenville is special to me because it's always going to be home. Eventually one day I'll probably break out and move, but when that day comes, there will definitely be a sense of nostalgia, and I'll reminisce about all the times that I've had with family and friends and all the jobs that I've had throughout my life. I've built so many personal and professional connections here, and I'm amazed at how special of a place it can be. So I would just say that it really defines the word home for me in every aspect of the word, whether it's emotional, physical, location, everything. They chose me. However, when they were searching for somebody to fill this role, I was at a point in life where I really wanted to grow professionally, and I think with that also comes personal growth as well, and I think that's one of the advantages about loving what you do. And I absolutely love my position here at the museum, and when I saw the advertisement for the description of the position, I've always been interested in maintaining a relationship with the arts in Greenville. And aside from that, I've always been a people person. I love networking, marketing, talking with people, building relationships, and not only building them, but maintaining them. And I think this position really encompasses some of those key points, and it basically balls it all up into one sum of an idea that you can combine what you love and what your passion is along with a professional sensibility. And for me, that is networking with artists, in turn making it beneficial for fundraising ideas, benefiting the arts community as a whole. I strongly feel that the Greenville Museum of Art is one of the key pillars of Greenville's community and society, because it's not only just a place of arts and culture, but it's a place of inclusivity. We encourage all walks of life and people to enter in through our building and really just evoke that idea of community. And so even pushing beyond the arts, you don't even have to know a lot about art to step foot in our doors. We can value anybody who just loves to enjoy and view art, and not have to offer any kind of professional critique about it. I think it's just important that anybody who loves to visualize things that people make with their hands, I think that's an extremely important factor that makes a community better, well-rounded. I love bridging arts with throwing events, and we are a nonprofit organization, so by maintaining sort of this network through the arts community and the Greenville community as a whole, aside from the arts, we're able to sort of fundraise and make ourselves a definite staple within the community. And for me, it's being able to also talk with people, learn about them. I'm always curious what drew them to the museum if they've never been here before. But also, if they have been here before, I'm curious why they return. What is it that they love found that makes them keep coming back. I find that very intriguing, and I would have to say that's probably my favorite part. I love mingling with everybody that steps foot in our doors, and we're a friendly staff. We love talking with everybody. We love being a place of knowledge, a place of culture, and a place of education. And with art being the foundation of that, we're able to further do those things, like educate our community. Because it's cool. There's a lot of history behind the Greenville Museum of Art. It's been around, the ball started rolling back in the 1930s, and it all started currently where King's Deli sits right here on 5th and Cotanch, right here in the Uptown District. It started as a women's group that was heading towards spearheading an art center, and it all sort of started there and then trickled its way over here to the Flanagan House, and then since then it has expanded into what we now have more of our larger gallery spaces. We have a lot to offer, like a variety of works. We like to think that we have a little bit for everybody, whether it's art from our permanent collections. We have rotating art shows. We have gift shop areas for local artists or by local artists. And we really sort of hone in on the idea that we're a diverse place that we can appeal to the masses. So again, nobody has to have a knowledge or education about art. We just encourage people to join us because we'd love to share the experience with everyone. My biggest dream or goal, I believe, would be to only escalate my position in the art world. And aside from having a professional place in an art institution, I think it would be to have another big solo show in a gallery or museum space. The last time that happened for me was an offer I got down at Emerge Gallery and Art Center, who are friends of ours, and that's been about 5 or 6 years. So I would love to one day really spend probably a couple of years really building a solid art show so that I could exhibit that work in a large institution. Photos or paintings? That's tough. I'm traditionally trained in fine art photography from ECU's art school, and I'm currently investing my time into painting. The idea, honestly, is to merge both of those. I think that it would be a great mixed media project to incorporate both painting and photography. So I think there's a great parallel to be drawn with my background in photography training to also serve as the foundation for future paintings. So I think that that's truly what it is. It's going to be definitely a marriage of both. I honestly think that my real superpower is being able to approach people and talk with people. I love to engage and converse with everybody, and I love learning about people, whether it's who they are now or who they were then or who they want to be in the future. I've always been kind of a people person. So we're gonna do a little giveaway, and I'm gonna ask a question, and the first person to respond correctly will win this giveaway. Earlier I stated where the Greenville Museum of Art originated. Where is that location, and what is that current business? I want to say thanks for everybody for tuning in. I appreciate the people of Greenville for featuring me today, and thank you for joining me here at the Greenville Museum of Art. Please come visit us sometime.